Hello, I'm Atefe. I am a teacher from Iran. I teach Farsi to non Farsi speakers who are interested in learning our language. But today, I'm not going to talk about Farsi or teaching a new language. I want to talk about the current situation of the world, especially my own country, Iran. It's almost a year that the whole world is tangled and in trouble with this unwelcomed guest, coronavirus. It's almost a year that everyone is in trouble. There are many limitations, lockdowns, quarantines, and really sad atmosphere all over the world. Unfortunately, many of our friends or relatives or the people that we knew uh, got infected. Unfortunately, we lost many of them. And even now, many people are in the hospitals. So it's a really tough time. But here, I want to use this video to thank all the nurses and the doctors who are really working hard in the hospitals. They are doing whatever they can. They work for um, some days non-stop without drinking, without eating, and without resting. I really thank them, all of them, and I really thank their families who were really patient and very cooperative that led them to fight like the soldiers with this virus. You know, the current situation reminds me of about 30 years ago. 30 years ago, there was a war in Iran. We were invaded with our neighbor, Iraq. Of course, with the government of that time, Saddam. And I should say that now we have very good relation with our neighbor, Iraq. It was really tough time. I was a kid, I guess 6 or 7, but in that time, our men were fighting and the women were helping. I just remember everyone trying hard and working hard to do whatever they can to help the soldiers. I remember the mothers making and sewing the clothes for the soldiers, and the fathers repairing and cleaning their shoes and boots. And also they tried cooking and they just did whatever they could. And now we are experiencing the same situation with our doctors and nurses working and fighting as soldiers, and our mothers staying at home and sewing and making masks. Situation, I know many people who lost their job. I know some people who are bankrupt for the current situation. So even some of those people who are not rich and they don't have any saving or extra money, they try to help the others who are in a worse situation. I know many people who buy masks and they just give it to the people who cannot afford buying masks. I know many people who make packages of food. I mean, boxes which include rice, I don't know, oil, and whatever dry food that they can, and they give it to the people who are in a worse financial situation. So these are our people. These are the people from Iran. We are united and we are helpful. It doesn't matter if it's wartime or a virus invades our country like an enemy. So we are together. We help. We do whatever we can. Of course, I know that it's more or less the same all over the world. But now, here, I want to thank all the nurses, doctors, their families, ordinary people, and the entire Iran for being such a brave, helpful people, to be united, to be benevolent and nice. Now that I'm sitting here, the researchers in my brilliant country made the first vaccine, and now they are testing the vaccine on the volunteers. And they say that at most it takes 4 or 5 months to see all the results and start producing the vaccine for everyone in the country. So I wish everyone at every corner of the world safety and health. Bye.